Hello guys, I thought I'd do a John Edrington style format today. Sat at my kitchen table, unshaven, Saturday morning. So thought I'd just have a chat. I know I do a few of these, I know, but sometimes it's just worth reminding you about quotes and sort of quote requests and that. So this week I had two quote requests. Both came in the middle of quite a busy outside job, which I'm actually going to do a different chat about really. But two quote requests came in. So first one, lady rings up, recommendation from another customer, says living in a house, but I have my daughter and 4 children living here at the moment, but I'd like some painting done. Perhaps we can just do door frames and doors for now. So I'm thinking, okay, could work. You don't know quite, they might be able to section off part of the house or what have you. I said, yeah, no problem. I said, at this point, I said, I've not got my diary with me, but I said, whereabouts are you? Close to, on the way home. So I said, well, what I'll do, I said, I'll pop in on my way home and have a look for you. I will ring you from a mobile number, because that's what I get a lot with quotes. They ring the landline, which diverts to the mobile. I ring them back from my mobile, and they think I'm one of these scam calls. So about 10 minutes before I finished off work, I rang up and I said, hello, I can be there in 20 minutes or something. And then that way, they'll have seen the call, seen the voicemail, listened to it and run me back. Didn't happen. So I was like, okay, I won't. But I left a message saying, I'll probably miss you tonight if you don't call me back, but perhaps tomorrow I can come. That was it, and I just left it there. Sort of left it for them to contact me back. 2 days later, they sent me a text message saying, oh, hello, I'm sorry, it's been really manic, perhaps you can come at tea time, or we can arrange a time. I haven't actually replied to that, and I won't go to the quote, simply because it's flagging, to be honest with you. She's told me there's 2 adults in the house, 4 children. Knowing the area where it is, the maximum size of the house is going to be 4 bedrooms. So 2 adults and 4 children and 4 bedrooms, it's alright, I suppose. You could have if each adult has a bedroom or something. But every bedroom's used. You've got a lot of coming and going, a lot of toing and froing. Even if I use like a water-based gloss, which a lot of us do now as painters, it's a hybrid, but dries quickly, it's still, you're in the realms of sort of people brushing past it, etc, etc. It's just going to be too chaotic. You could be throwing in a dog there as well, and all of a sudden I'm just thinking it's not the sort of job I want to get involved with. Plus, with a customer being non-responsive, not answering calls, and sort of not getting back to us quickly, I'm thinking, well, how am I going to get the money off you at the end? It flagged up loads of stuff. So it's one to avoid. Next quote, she rang in. Yes, no problem, I can come on whenever it was, Thursday evening, sort of 5:30 to 6 when I finished the job I'm on. Would that be okay? Yes, she says, no problem. So Thursday came, it was raining. I was on an outside job, which I'll talk about in a minute on another video. So anyway, so about sort of 11:30, 12, rang her up and said, look, we've finished off what we're doing because of weather, can we come a bit earlier? And she said, yes, no problem. Actually, she said that works really well for me. So went round there, had a look. She wanted a bedroom done and everything, ceiling, walls, woodwork, and she wanted the hallway done. So yeah, great, no problem. I said yes, no problem, had a look, went through what her needs were, said I'll email you the quote, left it there. Went home that evening, emailed over the quote. Very simple process I have, which is just, thank you for asking me to quote for works in your home at the above address. Listed what she wanted doing, listed the prices, left it there. Any questions, or if you'd like to book, please get back to me. It's simple to read. Done. She got back to me and she said, by email, she said at first I thought, what a lot of money, but then I realised, you're supplying the materials, there's prep to do, there's stuff to do. So I said, okay, great. So she's asked to put both lots of work in, a couple of questions about colour, removal of carpets, just a couple of bits and pieces. She obviously is doing a house up. She obviously wants work done, booked in. I'll email her back, tell her deposit terms, etc., etc., and it's done. I haven't mentioned deposit terms in the first email because it puts people off. But then you're asking for a deposit up front. That kind of weeds out the people who are going to knock you. Do you know what I mean? And that's it really. 2 quotes, vastly different. I mean, like, one's coming across as chaotic, lots of people in the house, and I'm running a mile from. The other one, I turn up, great, boom, done. Can you book me in? Want it done. Want the quality done. And that's what you find with quotes. They are just you get customers who are different. The one with lots of people in the house and lots of people, they may well eventually find someone to do the work, but I doubt it if you're that chaotic. You just don't want to be in a chaotic house at all. Property I went to, second quote, the one that confirmed wants to go ahead. Nice, separate room, done. I can just go in, do the work, go out, done, checked on parking. Everything was fine. And like I say, so it is just about sort of not cherry picking, that's the wrong word to use, being careful with what and who you get involved with work and quoting, because it is just, you don't want to go into a chaotic house, trust me. I've got lots of stories to tell, which I kind of tell, and I don't want them to be lots of big videos. So this weekend I'll do a couple of other smaller stories about stuff that can happen. But I'll kind of do them in this format, John Ledrington style, which is good. And then sort of, it might help someone. I don't know. Some of you subscribe, some of you only subscribe to my shorts, which is sort of the fun stuff, and some of you don't seem to be that bothered by the longer videos. But it's always worth a watch, and like and subscribe if you do like it. Take care, guys.